Hi, my name is Nick DeMarco. This is my presentation on my prototype. So, the challenge in healthcare delivery that I wanted to solve was the fragmentation of healthcare. And this refers to the division or the separation of healthcare services, such as providers being from different hospitals, a patient with multiple providers, and each provider or prescribing different medications, giving different orders, and a patient having to keep track of that all. So that can be extremely difficult for some patients. So the target population for this would be adults with multiple different providers, or even adults who just want to consolidate their medical information into one location. And my solution to this, I've made the beginnings of a website or an app that will help consolidate all that medical information. It's a website that you can import your medical information from different electronic medical records, such as MyChart or Epic or even CVS's um, electronic medical record. So adults would be able to use this and consolidate all their medical information, such as their medications, orders, even their providers' names and phone numbers and locations. You'd be able to um, just have all that information in one location. So I'm going to go ahead and take you through it. So if we click login, you can see this is your patient portal. This is your information. So it would show you um, some information about you, some scheduled appointments if you have any, upcoming appointments, information, medication lists, any medical conditions that you had that were in your record, a list. It would show a list of your care team, whether they're from all from one hospital or from a bunch of different hospitals. You'd be able to search for specialists if you don't have one, such as primary care, dentistry, psychiatry, dietitian, neurology, and counseling. It would show your next appointment, when your next appointment was. So if we go ahead and click here on the schedule button, you'd be able to schedule an appointment with either your own provider that you already have or a new one if you don't have one for that specialty. You can see that there's a list of a bunch of different providers. You can search for them. You can filter results by their certification or their specialty, their country, region, their city and town. And then you can also sort by time slot, appointment date, provider name. Next, we have the calendar. So if you click on the calendar, it would show you when you have your appointments, where they are, what time they are, and who they're with. This would help just organize everything, especially if you have appointments in different locations. Um, we also have the import records tab. So if you hit this, you can, whatever your wherever your electronic medical records are coming from, you can import them straight into this website. So this website would be able to differentiate information and sort it into this website. We also have medication lists, so you can see all the medications that you're taking, why you're taking them, what times you're supposed to be taking them. You also have options to not see them, delete them if you're done with them, or edit them if they're wrong when they come in here. This would be really useful for patients with a lot of medications, and especially if they're coming from multiple different providers. Another tab we have is lab results. So this website will be able to consolidate all your lab results from different electronic medical records, and you'd be able to see what they are and view them as you would view them in any other website. Another tab is chat with providers. So if you hit this, you can see that you have recent doctors and you can send them messages. They can send you messages. You can even video call them or just plain call them. We definitely make this into an app as well, so you'd be able to call them on the phone. Um, so I think this prototype kind of showcases the solution that I'm trying to come up with. I think that it's a big problem that we don't have the ability to consolidate all of our medical information, especially if it's coming from different resources or different websites, different electronic medical records. Um, I think it can be really confusing for some people to have the login to four different records and view all the records that way. I think if I was able to come up with a solution, it would be this. I think that this would fill a gap in healthcare delivery, especially for patients who have a ton of different things to keep track of. So yeah, this is my prototype. Thanks.